we are gonna get this dynamic warm-up in. It's gonna be efficient. You got 3 minutes of work. We're gonna go ahead and get down on our mat. We're going to make sure that we're engaging our core, belly button to spine, lifting up off the mat, squeezing the elbows in as we draw them back, keeping that head down towards the mat. After that, we're gonna move right into a plank walkout. So hands are gonna go right underneath you. Walk your hands in towards your feet, send it all the way up, keeping a nice soft bend in those knees as an option for you. After we move into that plank walkout, we got another exercise, alternating reverse lunge to torso rotation. So you're gonna step that foot back in that reverse lunge. You're rotating towards the knee out in front, and then you're stepping it right back in, going towards the other side. You got 3 minutes of work. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Can it be done? When you looked at me and I dove into your eyes, frozen with anticipation, you harnessed me and told me come in close. It's where I belong, the hole is gone. Felt as though I was far away, you got me with your voice. To where I belong, the hole is gone. You're the shape I didn't know I needed in my life. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. See it in your eyes. Arms and legs uncrossed. There's no conversation, and I'm noticing I'm staggering across to you. It's my resignation. I'm letting go and letting you go in to where you belong. The hole is gone. Felt as though I was far away. You got me with your voice. To where I belong. My heart was stone. You're the shape I didn't know I needed in my life. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes.
All right, guys, we have a 7.5-minute block. Got Coach Rick here. We're gonna get onto that mat for your side plank hip dip. So those feet are stacked over each other. You're gonna press the hips up. You're gonna lower down. Hip is gonna come towards the mat, then press it right back up, keeping that core engaged. Option, drop down to your knee. Now you're gonna move into a toe reach. So your feet are up towards the ceiling. You're gonna make sure you're reaching your hands nice and long towards the feet. Keep that gaze up towards your hand. Option here is just to bend your knees instead. After that, we're gonna grab our 2 weights. You have an iso hip bridge chest fly, 10 each. So pressing the hips up, keep the glutes engaged. You're opening up nice and wide. Keep a slight bend in those arms. Option, just break up those 2 movements. Next, you're gonna move into a plank pull through. So you only need 1 weight for this exercise. So that weight is outside the hands. You're gonna reach under, grab that weight, pull it across, replace the hand, and you're gonna grab that weight, bring it back to the other side. You have 10 on that. Next, you're gonna move into a hollow hold single arm closed grip chest press. 5 each side. So you're gonna take the feet off the ground, shoulder blades are off the ground, gaze is towards those feet, and then you're pressing up, lower back down, keeping that core nice and tight. Option, take your feet onto the mat, and then you're gonna give me that same closed grip chest press. We got 7.5 minutes. All right, team, let's get to it.
right, team, it's time to get your heart rates up. So we have 3 rounds, 3 exercises. Are you ready, Julia?
I'm ready.
All right, so first up, pop jacks, placing those hands on the ground in your plank position, jumping up into your low squat. Your option is to step it out. After that, we have squats with alternating knee to elbow, hands right by the ears, and then feet shoulder width apart. Sit back on those heels, come up, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Your option is to limit that range of motion. Up next, running man. In your high plank again, we're going to drive those knees to your chest as fast as you can. Your option is just to slow it down for that mountain climber. All right, team, let's get started.
right, guys, next block, same as block 1. You guys gonna work 2 rounds of the first 2 exercises and then keep working on the rest of exercise until 10. First one, we got the seated torso rotation. Keep that shoulders high, chest up, rotate side to side on this one. Now we're gonna move on to the splinter sit-up. Engage that core, alternate that touch on that toe with the next one over there. Now we got the balance bicep curl. For this one, you guys are gonna bring one leg up, 90 degrees, keep it balanced, bring those dumbbells all the way to your chest, slowly bringing them down. Now with the hip hinge reverse, low row, you guys are gonna reverse those hands going forwards, elbows high to your ceiling. Go ahead, bring that object all the way to your chest and then bring it back down. All right, guys, let's work on this. Let's do it.
right, team, we have a 3-minute flexibility block. We got that heart rate up. Now it's time to cool that body down. Starting off with a standing cross body stretch. Bringing that arm across the body, pressing the shoulder down, making sure you feel that stretch nice and deep. Moving into a runner's lunge with overhead side reach. Stepping back into that nice long lunge, you're reaching over, keeping that body nice and long, and then going for that other side. Next, we move into a kneeling reverse forearm stretch. So, tabletop position, your hands are going to be facing towards your body, breathing through that stretch. Last, we have a cobra. So you're going to go down onto the ground, making sure you're engaging that core to protect that back. You're going to press all the way up, keeping that gaze down towards the ground. 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and get that body nice and cool.